gosh, the way I delivered information on that last one was just so good. So good. Welcome to another episode of Just Tap Tasting, where we taste beer that we've just tapped. Oh man, episode number 55, coming at you real strong. I don't know why, but that's just, I think it is. And we got a beer from a Boston brewery. It's not our first beer from them, but it might be the first one on the show. I don't know. Somebody who's watched them all, let me know. It's the first cider we've had from Downeast. They're making some really tasty cider out of Boston, Massachusetts. You can see color-wise, really cloudy, hazy, juicy looking. It's because they don't filter at all. They're an unfiltered house, which is cool. It adds a lot of depth, to what they're making. And this is from their specialty program. I think it's only draft only. I'm not sure if they're packaging it at all. We have it on draft because that's the way we roll. And this is the Saison cider. So it can be kind of confusing because you're like, Saison? That's not a cider. Well, this is a Saison cider, which means it is fermented with a Saison yeast. So it gives it some really special characters as a result of that. And we're going to go into the nose and see what it's doing to that. I get like a citrus kind of quality, but then just like dirty, like raw apple, which is to be expected because it's cider. Color-wise, cloudy like orange hue. Can't really see through it. I got some people in the audience, and when I hold this in front of my face, I cannot see them. That's how cloudy this is. Oh, let's see what it tastes like. It has this like interesting zip, carbonation wise. I get like these like really kind of tingly bubble kind of feeling, and a Belgian yeast strand will usually contribute that to the flavor, which is cool. A little bit of like grassiness, and then obviously apple. It's not sweet. They don't add any sugar to this one. Sometimes that is a process that is utilized when making cider. So this is pretty dry, but fruity, because those are two different things, right? Let's get on the same page about that. Just because something's fruity does not mean it's sweet. Sweetness is referring to sugar content in whether it's a wine or a beer or a cider, which is kind of somewhere in between. So yeah, come in and drink this really interesting cider, even if you don't like ciders usually, or you're not a cider drinker per se. We've always got some interesting ciders, whether it's on draft like this one, or it's in a bottle like some others, and it'll kind of open up your mind to what cider can be. We kind of stay away from really sweet mass market ciders that you may have heard of. We won't mention any names, but I'm sure you know what they are. And we stay away from those, and we bring in cool stuff like this from Downeast. Come in and drink one. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. You're probably watching it one of two ways, either on YouTube, and if you are, thank you so much. Go ahead and click the subscribe button and look in the links below for what's on tap right now. You might be watching on Facebook. Awesome, Facebook's a wonderful place. If you could go ahead and click the share button down below, share it with your friends, and keep coming back every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for new episodes of Just Tap Tasting, where we talk about all the deliciousness that we've tapped.